Hey guys! So, I have another episode of Harriet in the Hot Seat to do for you. I'm so unbelievably excited that this is still happening, that people are still sending me questions, so thank you so much if you're one of the people that have sent me questions. These questions come from Curlybobofelia, who I will put her name here and the link to her YouTube channel below. You should go and check her out. I've been watching the videos and she's so fun. She sent me some questions, and most of them pretty random actually, which I really like. So I'll just get cracking. The first question is tea or coffee. I'm such a massive tea fan, but I will drink coffee as well. But if I do coffee, it's more towards the decaf. But I really do love a cup of tea. I love my tea. Love tea so much. Okay, who are my main inspirations in life? My nana is and always will be my main inspiration for everything. I can't believe it's been 10 years since we lost her. Actually, it's 10 years this year, and it's just so unbelievably scary how fast it's gone. My mum is my best friend, my hero. I look up to my mum so much. She's a massive inspiration to me. My best friend, a kitty, who will kill me for mentioning her, but if you're watching, hi. She's a huge inspiration to me. She's been through so much, and she does it with her head held high, and she's just so brave. And I really do look up to her. Also to my other best friend Stacey, who again will kill me for mentioning her, but she's just, over the last couple of years I've just watched her grow from such a shy person to this so confident person. I'm just so proud of who she is and where she's come from, and who she is now. It's just brilliant. So they're my four main inspirations. Windows or Mac? We're actually Mac people. Steve has a Mac MacBook laptop thing. He's got an iPhone, he's got the iPad, I've got an iPod, I've got his old iPhone which I use. That said, I am on the lookout for a laptop. I do want my own laptop so that Steve can have his back, so in that respect I would be back to Windows, but we are very much Mac, so I'm going to say Mac. I think it's a much more kind of securer kind of way of having a laptop, because obviously it's got its own virus checker built in. I couldn't live without my iPhoto now. It's just brilliant, so I would say that. Left or right? I'm presuming this is which hand. Is this left? Am I left-handed or right-handed? If that is the case, I'm right-handed. I'm a righty. I've tried writing with my left hand before to see if I'm ambidextrous, but I'm not. What I am is writing in my right hand and like 2-year-old in my left hand. So my favourite childhood memory, I have a fantastic memory of myself and my cousin sitting in my back garden, and one of my cousins had a dustbin lid, my other cousin had an upside down washing basket, and I had a cardboard box, and we all had wooden spoons, and we were making a band in my back garden. And my mum's got these photos of us, and like my eldest cousin was making sure we were in beat, and she was like kind of writing the songs, and we were all performing them in the back garden. It was so much fun. I really do. Me and my cousins had such a laugh. And then with my other cousins, I remember, because I've got cousins on both sides of my family, so that was with my dad's side. On my mum's side, my cousins, you can actually watch one of my cousins, she's called Wolf Purple Moon. I'll put the link below to her channel. But that's my cousin Amy, and I miss her so much. I haven't seen her for years. But we always used to do things like treasure hunts and like Lego in the garden, and we used to go to the park and play on the swings. And I have a lot of fond memories of every summer holiday. We used to spend one half of the holiday in like my aunt's house, and the other half of the holiday we'd spend at my parents' house. I think, or it might have been every other year. So one year my cousin would come to me, the next year I'd go there. I can't remember now which order we did it in. It was something like that, but I do really, I remember that all of that was brilliant. Harry Potter or Twilight? I'm a Harry Potter fan. I've watched the Twilight films, the first two. I wasn't over. I was impressed. I loved the graphics. I loved the whole concept of it. I haven't read the books. I'm saying that I haven't read the Harry Potter books either, but Harry Potter, I just really, really enjoyed the movies, and I can watch them again. But Twilight, I don't think I'd watch again. I guess you're either, in some ways, I guess you're one or the other, but I'm definitely a Harry Potter fan. Okay, which celebrity would you like to meet? I'd love to meet Ryan Reynolds, if only to just stare at him all day. He's so lovely, so lovely. If I had to meet anybody though, I would actually say David Attenborough. I would love to meet David Attenborough, just for his travelling and his knowledge on animals. And you know, if I wasn't in childcare, I'd probably be in nature and in animal care, or anything to do with animals. So his voice is just so soothing. The amount of times I've fallen asleep watching, like, you know, Wildlife on One or Frozen Planet or something, I just fall asleep because his voice is just so soothing. But I'd love to just sit down and have a whole conversation with him over a cup of coffee and just be like, or a cup of tea, and just talk to him about his life and everything that he's done and everything he's been through. I'd absolutely love it. Am I sweet or salted popcorn? I prefer sweet. Salted popcorn just doesn't do it for me at all. I don't, ugh. No, it's got to be sweet. Cinema or DVD? I quite like the idea of like the whole thing of going to the cinema. We don't do it very often. It's so expensive, so unbelievably expensive. We went to see Titanic in 3D when I was on holiday, and excuse me, and it cost me £14 per ticket. Because we saw it in 3D. You know, Steve and I can't afford to keep doing that. However, we do love going out and just spending the evening, just the two of us. On the flip side of that, I do love sitting at home with the DVD. You know, we take the duvet downstairs, we just go downstairs on the sofa, just snuggle up, you know, with a cup of tea and just watch a movie. And you know, I think I do actually prefer watching a DVD as well, because at least if you need the bathroom, you can pause it and disappear, and you can't really do that in the cinema. My favourite kind of music. My favourite kind of music. I love like classical music. Ludovico Einaudi is my favourite classical artist. He's a pianist. I absolutely love him. Went to see him in London a couple of years ago. It was just unbelievable. Obviously, utterly out of this world. Absolutely loved it. And so I love that. But then I also really love just kind of easy listening, chart stuff, pop, R&B. Love a bit of club, actually, a little bit of hard dance, a bit of drum and bass, that kind of stuff, a bit of dubstep. So I kind of span over all music genres. I don't, however, like kind of heavy, really heavy rock music, but anything kind of Linkin Park and less. Linkin Park, I love Linkin Park, Lost Prophets, people like that. But any heavier than that, I don't like. So, which is quite a few, because Linkin Park aren't really that heavy at all, to be honest. What motto do you follow in life? She always taught me to just live your life just as it comes. Just take every day as it comes. Don't look for, you know, don't try and plan like 3 or 4 weeks in advance. Just take days as they come. And that's what I do. I just wake up every morning. It's a brand new day, and what will happen, and that's what's gonna, you know, that's what it's gonna do. So, that was mainly one motto that I follow, is just, you know, what will be, you know. So, que sera, sera. When and where did you and Steve meet? Right, me and Steve met on a holiday play scheme. Steve was on a gap year. No, he wasn't. He was on his summer holidays from university. I was on my summer holidays from college, and we met on a play scheme looking after children during the summer holidays. We actually first officially met in Burger King or McDonald's, whatever one it was, after we'd been split into our different play kind of settings. And my nan used to live in the kind of estate behind where the play scheme was, and she passed away at home, and I was there at the time, so I went for a walk and he was outside on the playing field, because like my nan's house was here and the playing field was here with like a fence in the middle, so literally I went for a walk. Steve was out on the field playing football with the children, started talking to him, told him what had happened. He pulled me in for a cuddle. He gave me a kiss right there as he pulled me in for a cuddle. Friends ever since, and that's kind of where it went, really. We've been together 6 years this year. I've known him for 10 years. He's my best friend. There's nothing I wouldn't do for him. I'd just, you know, fall in love with him every day. Is there anything that I strongly believe in? I believe in lots of things. I don't believe in things like destiny or fate. I don't believe in things like that. I don't believe that you know, that everything's. I do believe that everything happens for a reason. That everything, you know, that life will pan out the way that it's supposed to, and you can't control it. I do believe in ghosts. I have seen a ghost. I saw my nan about 2 weeks after she passed. As clear as I can look at Steve today. So I do believe in ghosts, and I believe in that, you know, that something happens after you pass. I believe I can fly. There's not many things that I do believe in, actually. I know that makes me sound quite cynical and quite boring, but you know, life. I don't know. I believe that Steve can make a pretty decent cup of tea. Pretty decent, actually, very good. Say the first word that pops into your head. Pigeon. Why pigeon? Why would I think of pigeon? I want to adopt a pigeon. No, I don't. I really don't want to adopt a pigeon. I don't know why I said that. But pigeon, why was that the first word that came into my head? That's awful. Pigeon? Pigeon? Oh. Anyway. They were the questions from Curlybobofelia. As I said, I'll put her username here and I'll put the link to channel below. Thank you so much for sending me those questions. They were absolutely fantastic. I've absolutely been loving these questions that have been coming in. Steve has agreed to be in an episode of Harriet in the Hot Seat, so I need your questions for that. I'll put the email address here. Email address? Emails don't wear dresses. Email's address here. So if you have any questions that you want to ask me and Steve, then please do carry on and ask them. It's very different to the husband tag that we did before, whereas this one is more about, you know, ask us random questions. Just anything that pops into your head, any kind of random question will be absolutely fine for me and Steve. It'll be such a laugh. So if you want to ask us any questions, then just, as I said, email them to the address, which I will put in the description box as well. And we look forward to recording that at some point. And that's about it. I will talk to you all soon. Take care. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, bye.